this Labatt Blue Pop-a-ShotaPalooza, we have seen just a little bit of everything. From intense trash talking.
It's Monster against Banksy. I'm going to feed him a fat 50 burger.
Span, everything Buffalo. He's got everything. Everything but a good shot in the Pop-a-Shot.
He gets all these likes on Instagram.
I can't wait to just put down a member of the Trainwreck Sports crew.
He's all arm, he's all shoulder, he's got no lower body.
When I get to that court, all that respect goes out the window.
And even downright craziness.
Wasted a good 5 seconds.
I didn't mean to yell at everyone. I just wanted to tell everyone I appreciate it.
Up a 50 burger. Technique alert. Oh.
One by one, they fell until only 2 remained. V-Span versus Degenerate Al for a shot at the Labatt Blue Championship.
Folks, whether you are at Home Depot getting ready to work on your summer deck or at brunch with Aunt Sally, thank you for tuning in to the finals of the Labatt Blue Pop-a-ShotaPalooza. Meerkat, a month in the making, it all comes down to this.
Being a participant, being a play-by-play guy for this tournament, I've seen every aspect of it, and it has been incredible. The journey to this point so far has had its ups, its downs, it's had its drama, it's had its blowouts, its close games, upsets, everything you could possibly want. So just a big shout out to Labatt for letting us host this. It's been a pleasure, and it all comes down to today, Al versus V-Span for the Labatt Blue Pop-a-ShotaPalooza Championship.
Hey, and at Trainwreck Sports, we consider ourselves grinders, salt of the earth, but we have a Hollywood ending with Everything Buffalo's V-Span taking on Trainwreck Sports' Degenerate Al. Meerkat, it has been quite the ride for both these competitors. What would you say overall in the tournament, as someone who's competed in it and someone who's watched it as an analyst? What surprised you the most about this Pop-a-Shot tournament?
The most surprising thing has been for one of our finalists here, V-Span. The numbers he's been putting up, we've seen people play to his competition. We've seen Banksy put up big numbers, a few other people. But what V-Span has been doing going into this final is tremendous. It's unparalleled. The numbers he's posting, he gets better every matchup. And I can't believe it. I think it might have to end at some point, but who knows? It's blown me away so far.
Of course, and who could forget some of the crazy matchups we've seen along the way, whether it was Monster, whether it was Supreme and Al facing off in the Final Four. I mean, it has been quite the ride for both these competitors. I don't want to really wait any longer, but before we get to the breakdown of this matchup, V-Span and Al, let's go to our guy, Slick, with Slick's picks.
Folks, it all comes down to this, the championship match of our Labatt Blue Pop-a-ShotaPalooza for the coveted Labatt Blue belt. Degenerate Al going head-to-head with V-Span. And let me tell you, folks, I don't know how I feel coming into this one. There's going to be some controversy yet again if Al wins. Haters are going to say he maybe cheated his way to a belt. I don't make the rules. I just think that's what would happen. But let me tell you, we got the picks, and this line is looking zesty. Degenerate Al is an 8.5-point underdog. I like him at plus 8.5 for sure. It's a championship match. It's going to be point for point. Tension is high. The money line, V-Span is juiced here at minus 430. I think he'll win, but if you want to play that parlay fodder, that's fine with me. Over-under is at 127.5. I love the under. Like I said, it's a championship match. Tension is high. It's going to be point for point, and it may come down to the bonus time, and it'll definitely be a factor who shoots first. You know, both these guys impressed me in the last round. Stay tuned as we crown a champion. Cheers.
Thank you very much, Slick. We are getting down to it, just minutes away from this final. Degenerate Al versus V-Span. We heard it from Slick there, Meerkat. Al plus 8.5 with more juice than a kid's camp snack party. I mean, what are we working on? Over under 127.5. What sticks out to you with these numbers?
You know, they're giving Al a big spread there, a lot of slack at plus 8.5, but we've seen V-Span blow people out, and we haven't seen Al blow anyone out. He's played to his competition the whole tournament. Hell, he almost lost first round to BFS. It's been a wild ride for him, and he had that one round where his opponent was nobody. He got a bye into the Final Four because we were taking COVID precautions. Of course, he got to. But, you got less tape on him. It's a big line, but I think V-Span might be able to cover it if he can stay hot.
Most definitely. These first 20, 30 seconds for each of these competitors will likely dictate how their rounds goes. 20 to 30 seconds, we're not going to make you wait that long. Huge shout out to our sponsor, Labatt Blue Light. Get yourself a Labatt Blue Light, get yourself a Labatt Blue Seltzer, and get this 2021 going. Let's get to the matchups. Let's get to 26 Shirts Arena. And here we go. COVID protocols being adhered to just like any serious event, Meerkat. But I got to ask you, before we get into these two competitors in 26 Shirts Arena, honest thoughts on the officiating so far?
The officiating's been good, I think. You've been doing a good job. You got to keep the hair out of your face, clear eyes, and make sure nobody's getting their shoulders over. You've done a good job of that. You've taken away points in this tournament. We've seen you're not afraid to do that, and you're right on point with the times, cutting it off when it needs to be. I give you props.
I appreciate that. Well, hey, we are getting into it. Both competitors entering 26 Shirts Arena. It's V-Span versus Degenerate Al, representing their respective teams, Team Blue Light Seltzer and Team Blue Light Meerkat. This isn't the first time these two guys have faced it off. This goes all the way back to elementary schools. Face-offs at Harris Hill and Sheridan Hill. They're ready to go.
I'm a Harris Hill hero myself. I think that gives Al a bit of a, advantage here maybe. They teach you perseverance. They pound that into your brain there. We sang songs about it. Hopefully he perseveres tonight and gives it his best shot.
Yeah, and I think the key for V-Span is just to play his game. Like you said, he's put up points, aplenty in this tournament. If he gets to 60, 70, it's going to be tough for Al mentally to figure that out. And we have the coin toss taking place here. So we'll see who goes first. And obviously that's a big factor, Meerkat.
Yeah, having the choice to go first or second, going first, being able to set the tone, or go second and see what your opponent's putting out for you, what you got to match. It's a big decision. So winning this coin toss is a massive advantage right off the bat.
Okay, and we got the flip, and it's won by V-Span. And wow, Meerkat, he is selected to shoot first.
He wants to set the bar. He's confident in himself, wants to get in Al's head. He's got the chance to.
Hold on, of course, the ref had to get his headband. Here we go, V-Span now in the final.
The finals, we've all been waiting for this moment. V-Span's going to go back to his shot that's got him here. Just the underhand. You see a heavy front spin there and just giving it a bit of loft under a nice soft shot, playing into that wonky rim.
V-Span's kind of like a shot factory. Like, it doesn't matter whether he gets the roll on that one because there's another 2 to 3 shots coming in the next 5 seconds.
Exactly. He's pumping these things out. He's a well-oiled machine. He's got his form down perfectly from the previous rounds. He knows how he's shooting, and we've seen people change their shot mid-match, and it killed them before. He stays consistent now because he's just going with what got him here.
Previous high score of 80 for the tournament. V-Span looks like he's challenging that with 44 with 20 seconds to go. What do you think of Degenerate Al's mannerisms? Should he switch it up? He looks a little shell-shocked.
Yeah, I'd be trying to get in V-Span's head any way I can at this point. This is the finals, but I think Degenerate Al is feeling the dirt being shoveled on top of him here. I don't think Degenerate Al scored more than 50 points so far in this tournament, and you're seeing V-Span going into the first Pop-a-Shot extra time. He's already at 71. This is absurd.
Yep, in that first LBBT, he's getting some shots at 77 as he'll enter a second bonus period.
This is unprecedented 83 points. He's still hitting. He's just firing away mercilessly. Degenerate Al, you see him throwing his arms up. He's buried here, folks.
Another one. Well done. Well done. Wait. This is best 2 on 3. We said that. We did. We did say that. Yes.
Whoa.
We did. That's huge.
Wait, controversy?
No way.
What is the deal with this official? Let's get some stability in the rules. He's clapping for the competitors. What the hell is wrong with this guy?
Oh, man. Okay. Tried getting in V-Span's head there a bit, throwing him off his guard, even, but
So you want to be at 40?
Degenerate Al just couldn't do it.
You want to be at 40 by bonus time?
I'll try.
As Yoda said, there is no try. There is only do or not do. Will Al do it? He's off to a good start, Meerkat.
Oh, he's on fire right off the bat. Hits his first 2. He's going with that overhand shot, and he's going with his reload method where he grabs 2 balls every time he shoots both of them away. Just trying to get as many as he can off, but starting to cool down a bit.
Starting to cool down. Currently pacing 38, 45 for the bonus time. Good little run here heading to the halfway mark.
Yeah, he needs the bonus time, obviously. He needs that second bonus time. You want to see him be at like 40 points heading into the first bonus time. It's not looking good for Degenerate Al right now. He's going to need to start to string some shots together.
Yes, he needs 7 buckets. He has to get to 40 by the bonus time here. Meerkat, why is it so tough with that mountain score in front of you? We've seen it affect competitors all tournament.
It just gets in your head. You think of that number, you think of what you shot before, you think what you're up against in V-Span there. It doesn't matter who you're against. If you have that big number in front of you shooting second, it's just in your head because you know you have to top that number, but you yourself are shocked by that number. It's just a lot of mental warfare at that point, honestly.
Al was the Bee Gees there for a moment, staying alive, but that's it. Call it, folks. V-Span is our inaugural Labatt Blue Pop-a-Shot champion.
Congrats to V-Span, a heavy favorite heading into this one.
And he will win the coveted Labatt Blue championship belt. Oh my God, what a beauty, Meerkat.
The first inaugural Labatt Blue Pop-a-ShotaPalooza championship belt. It's beautiful. He earned this. What a scene. Here at 26 Shirts Arena, it was just mayhem there. I mean, congrats to V-Span. He deserved this. Team Labatt Blue Seltzer brings home the championship belt. Man, I can't wait to see next year already with how this whole tournament played out. Hopefully, somebody steps up to the plate, practices this offseason, and is ready to take on V-Span, take him down, because he dominated this tournament.
No doubt. He's going to be a tough competitor to beat. He continued to get better as the rounds went on. He was kind of like rolling thunder. He was like a couple Labatt Blues in the summer. 1, 2, 3. They just get better. You got to enjoy him responsibly. And that was V-Span's game. It was very responsible. He went with the underhand, and that points output matched it. Again, a huge shout out to our sponsor, Labatt Blue. Thank you for sponsoring this. Look forward to more events from Labatt Blue featuring Trainwreck Sports. But looking ahead, Meerkat, you said it yourself. If you could see 1 or 2 things out of next year's Pop-a-ShotaPalooza, what would you maybe want to see?
We want to expand the field, I think. Try to maybe get another round in there, another layer to that bracket, and see, who's hiding their talent here, because anyone can be good at Labatt Blue Pop-a-ShotaPalooza. The Pop-a-Shot it doesn't matter if you're tall, doesn't matter if you played basketball. If you got your method down and you head into this confident, you have a shot. So I'd like to see some underdogs, maybe some new faces next year, and I'd like to see some returning faces, including myself, get another shot at this.
No doubt. We want to see you get another shot, and I think you will. Folks, thank you for tuning in to the Labatt Blue Pop-a-ShotaPalooza. Whether it was the upsets, the comebacks, the Labatt Blue bonus time, the crazy action, the energy, it was all a perfect storm, and we didn't need George Clooney or Mark Wahlberg for that. Again, a huge shout out to Labatt Blue for making this whole event and this whole experience feel like one shining moment.